Hey folks, welcome back to this week's edition of Finance Fridays. I'm your host, Lucas Ballahood with Coldwell Banker RMR and the Ballahood Group, and I'm joined again today by my good friend Alex Job with RBC. Alex, how are things?
Good. My favorite day of the week.
Yeah, no doubt, right? Friday's the best day. And always fun to talk about different things financing related. Although some might not say that, I certainly think we do. So what I want to talk about today was the topic of deposits,
Hmm.
because the average price in Durham region is well over $1 million, and a typical deposit is around 5%.
Okay.
So that equals for $1 million purchase 50 grand. Now, not everybody's got 50 grand just kicking around in their savings account, ready to be pulled at a moment's notice, or maybe there's investment somewhere. So, what would somebody do if they're buying a house with a $50,000 deposit, and maybe they've only got $30,000 in the bank, so they need to come up with another 20? What
Hmm.
options might they have to tackle that problem?
Well, it depends on whether the client is, a first-time buyer or if they have another property to leverage. So sometimes the clients plan on doing a really large down payment on that $1 million purchase, but the funds are going to be coming from the proceeds of their sale. So in that case, if a client was a homeowner, existing homeowner with the equity, we could look at doing a secured line of credit so that they have a healthy, strong deposit for their next purchase. Or you could even look at an unsecured line of credit. The difference between those two, you would see a lower interest rate on the secured line of credit option versus the unsecured, but it does take some time to set that up for legal registration. So it's always best to kind of figure this out before you're out shopping and you see the house you love. Next thing you know, you get an accepted offer, and then what's the time frame? You've got to deliver the deposit within 24 hours, right?
Typically, 24 hours is how the upon acceptance language is interpreted. It can be, with the offer as well. If someone's got a check in hand, obviously that doesn't apply in this
Mhm.
case, or is otherwise described. So it could be a situation if someone has to go and pull something out of an investment where they've got to pay tax on that money, it might take, 3 or 5 days. So they'll say, here's that 30 up front, and we'll get the other 20 in 3 or 4 banking days for you, kind of thing. So that is an option too. But again,
Right.
there's tax implications and things like that. And can affect the strength of the offer to a degree too, because people want to see that money in hand as soon as possible.
So we'd first look to savings, then your investments, and then if it's a method of borrowing, then an unsecured or a secured line of credit. But yeah, definitely have these conversations with your mortgage specialist and realtor as to what the expectations are and what you need to do so that you're prepared.
No, oh, those are great ways to do it too. And again, you don't have to pay income tax on pulling some money out of the house or a line of credit, right?
Right, exactly.
So savings there for you too. That's even maybe a better option if it's available. So I think that's a great option for people, and one that we definitely need to make sure people know about. So I think that's all we're going to need for this segment today. And I thank you very much for joining me, Alex. I hope you have a wonderful weekend because it is
You
Friday
too.
after all. And we'll see you again next time, folks. So feel free to leave a comment or reach out to us directly. If you have any questions, our contact information will be at the end of the video here, or you can find us on YouTube as well. So feel free to like and subscribe if you can. But until next time, have yourselves a great day. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.